everyone, and here is the project life layout we will be working on today. And I had a little bit of trouble with this one in that I had to go back on these cards a second time, so you'll see that in the video. To begin, I'm starting on this first card by stamping on it. This is one of the first times using this Simon Says Stamp white ink. It's a pigment ink, so it's sort of like paint, but it didn't stamp very well, so I have to fix that, and so I'll fix that later. To dress this card up a little bit more, I just added some doodles all around the border, just using my black Project Life pen. And I'm just mixing some swirls with some dots just to add a little bit of a frame around this card. And this card is from Simple Stories Snap Baby Boy, I think, card collection. So here is where I fix the letter. I just go over it with my white gel pen to make it more white. And thank goodness this alpha was a simple one that I was able to trace it no problem. So I believe I'm done with that card, but like I said, I'll come back later to spruce it up some more. And then this photo, I just added some washi. And again, I just didn't know what else I wanted to do with it. So I call it done for now, but like I said, I'll come back later and add some more embellishment. Then I took this card and this stamp set and this charcoal ink instead of black, and I stamped the word 2. I'm going with weeks of my baby's age, so this is his 2nd week. And then I just circled the dates on this card. And I forget, I think this card is from the Kiwi Project Life collection, I believe. And then to keep with the theme, I'm adding a black border again. And this time I'm just adding lines with a couple dots, just to frame the card and to make it match the previous card. And then I just add the year. And then again, I'm stuck. So again, I left it and then I'll come back. I just didn't know what else to do. I don't know, I had a little embellishment block. So here, this photo, I added a die cut and a heart, and then to make it match, again, I added some more doodles. Like I just traced the outside, and then I traced the heart, and then again, I just called it done, and then I moved on. This next journaling card, again, is also from that same Snap Baby Boy collection. I just added the black frame again to make them all match, and then just added my journaling, as you'll see here. Front and back again, and then again I didn't know what else to do to embellish it, so I called that card done. And then I moved to the next one. I added stamping for my daughter's name, Haley, and then I just added my handwriting there, and this was the photo next to it. And then I just added this washi tape to tie in the blue color, and again I'm stuck, so I left those as done. This journaling card, I wanted to cover the bottom text there that says the story of today. So I'm using this whale stamp, which is an old stamp from Pebbles. And I just used my alcohol markers here to color it in. I didn't do any shading or anything, I just colored it in one color. And then I just colored the water a different color. And then I just simply cut this image out. And then I use this image to cover up those words on the bottom. I have these 2 little die cuts I had in my stash, and then I just stamped the number 2 in it from that same Hero Art set. And I added the same washi from above to kind of ground this card. And then again, to make it match, I added the black outline again. I really like outlining these. It kind of adds a nice simple border to them. And then I just added my journaling to this card. So that finishes the layout for my first pass, but now I'm just going to go back and pretty much add a little bit of something to each one of these cards again, just to add a little more embellishment. So to start out on the first card, I added these music note stamps that I had from a Lawn Fawn stamp set, and I really like how those fill in the card and add just a little bit more customization and embellishment. So then on the photo, I'll move on to the next photo here. I wanted to add something along the left side where I put that washi tape. So I had these stickers, which is from that same Baby Boy Snap or Simple Stories collection. And so I just started adding a little bit down here in the bottom left. I had that glitter star in my stash just kind of laying on my desk, and I wanted to use it. And then I wanted to add this little heart, but then I added somewhere else later. And then I end up adding just a couple more stars to fill in this void up here in the upper left corner of this photo. And I just like the way how that balances it out, but it adds a little bit more embellishment. So there's those two cards now done. Now on this title card, this is where I wanted to add a little bit more embellishment. So I added this stamp, which is also from Lawn Fawn. And I really like how that just decorates the top. And then here's another sticker from that same Simple Stories collection. I just added this little kind of washi tape looking sticker just to add some color. And then I just connected the little black border line I had up there so that it goes across it. And then here's where I added one of those little tiny die cut hearts I had from my stash. And then I added, wait for it, a brad. Yes, I did. I had these tiny little brads that I have a whole pack of them, and I finally used one here in my project life. It's been a long time since I've used brads. So then on this photo, I just wanted to add that same pop of pink. So again, I had more of these little tiny hearts, so I just added another one here. And I was going to cut this little strip of the sticker sheet and use it on that photo, but it didn't work out, so I do use it somewhere else. This one, I just added a sticker from that same sticker sheet and another die cut heart, and this is just a larger one. And then this one is where I add a star here, which again was just laying around on my desk. It's cut from glitter paper. I added some black stitching around that heart image on the card, and then I added on the bottom this little sticker, the edge of the sticker that I showed you before. I just cut it off. And I like the way that ties the colors together there. So that will finish this card. And we'll move on to the next one. So on this card, I just started by darkening the eye with my black marker of the whale stamped image, just to make it more prominent. And then I again just went crazy with those little hearts because I had them laying on my desk. So I like adding that little pop of that pink throughout this spread, so it turned out really nice. And then on this one, I left the journaling card alone. I didn't do anything there, but on the photo, I just wanted to add some embellishment. It already had the text on there, which I added using the PicMonkey app, or website, I'm sorry. And so I just added a couple more stickers from that same sticker sheet, just to dress it up a little bit more. And now this finishes the layout. So I really like how it turned out with my second time around, adding a little bit more color, stamping, and embellishment. Thanks so much for watching.